I know. But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing
Are
happening?
we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to...
Hey.
He's back.
The Crooked Man.
God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay?
Peachy.
It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble.
I
At
did.
the Crooked Man's place.
It's nothing. I'm fine.
I guess you've been worse. You
Yep.
did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised.
Wow.
Not that you did well, but that, you know...
Yeah. Thanks.
I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
Could you?
What do you have to say
Where
for
the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You think you
girls.
have the right to
And
just
what about
do this to
Faith?
people?
What could they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This? You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah,
He's
you're gonna bring
dead.
that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
He's
Is
dead.
he still out there?
Sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
Don't worry about it. It's done.
Justice has already been dispatched. Bigby executed him.
He's... what?
Wait, no, hang on.
So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything.
No, wait,
we'll
hang
deal
on.
with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned
he was
with.
You
dying
called the
anyway.
shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for. And
I was
don't.
told I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Yay.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Really?
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And for being a condescending prick.
Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and
Oh,
Lily.
shut the fuck up.
So
Yes, you
can
did.
strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're involved.
Come on, it's obvious.
I know you're responsible. You've been behind all of this from the beginning. So cut the shit.
We all know who you are. We know what you've
Just
done.
give it up already.
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself. And I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going to
This
let
is
him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber.
thought he
I
knew
hired him
Kane.
as a favor to his family, you see. A
Wait a
promise
minute, where's
kept
Crane
to a dying
in all
mother.
this?
Oh,
Are you
jeez.
gonna get to your point or what?
Where'd Crane go?
Georgie was working
We
for
not
me.
find him?
Yes, but he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees.
Really?
I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit!
truth.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
I won't call that
Helpful
help.
isn't the word I would use.
My comrades are another matter. And I'm sorry for the predicament they put you in. They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end.
Bag of shit.
They do it because they want to protect me, as I protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people, use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant.
Oh my god, I hate
When
this
your
guy.
government
Why didn't I
abandoned
kill
you,
him?
left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but
Wasn't I?
You're the fucking problem here, not us.
Really?
Oh god.
What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
For the longest time, not much, but they asked me to come work for them.
Really? The new deputy mayor wants you on the 13th floor?
No. The wolf offered me the job.
Oh,
She
God.
wanted my tree destroyed. If she had had her way, I'd be hung out to dry on a clothesline by now.
What?
you were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
I know. Snow made a mistake.
I have very good reasons for asking you to do that. She was working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with the Crooked Man.
Fuck.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can.
Maybe you haven't noticed, but we've been doing all this to protect you. We're trying to stop people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
He took Faith and Lily from us. And while we can never get them back, we can certainly punish who's responsible.
They're right.
Yeah!
You're all still afraid of him.
Come on,
even
beast.
now.
Beast, beast,
But
beast,
you needn't be.
beast, beast, beast.
His contamination of this town is
Yes,
over.
you, Bluebird.
And those girls will have their justice.
Lily. No. Faith? No. I forgot what her name is. Ah well. Yay, all of them have joined us. Oh god.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded.
Oh my god, shut up,
The
please.
sheriff
I hate
simply
you
doesn't
so
have
much.
a particle of evidence linking me to the
Georgie
murders.
was working for you. Bigby got a confession.
A confession that nobody heard.
Oh, Jesus
Now,
Christ.
I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town?
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just need...
Of course it's right. This man tormented all of you, for profit! Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did, because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course! Where are you going with this?
Well, by that logic, Miss White should be on trial for Tweedledum's murder.
Oh, shit.
Since you know Bigby works for her.
That's...
He killed a man.
Now, don't make him a murderer. What happened with Tweedledum, I made a mistake. He was attacking me, and I just acted. I didn't think.
That's the only reason?
No,
Bigby and I have already discussed his behavior that night. We're handling it
Now, where have
internally.
I heard that before? How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody?
I didn't treat him
He was
badly!
beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under
Was
my watch.
Bluebeard.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
Bluebeard.
That was Bluebeard, not me.
He was a murder suspect.
You can shut the fuck up.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection.
Protection, we have... What?
Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
You had him
That's
chained.
enough.
So, you won't
We
answer
found
for
his
your
jacket.
employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different. We
I
all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened.
Oh my God.
Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own
This
crimes.
isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you. Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain level
here.
of privilege should be afforded to...
To who?
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you?
I'm
Who
so
filled your
confused
life
right
with the
now.
promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be
Bigby! Miss White!
Yes!
the... Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
mama?
she doing here?
I'd like
Yes,
to...
she
I
can-
need to say something.
She can speak now.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
She has something to say, and we're gonna listen.
Yes, and she can
Go right
speak
ahead.
now.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
Her lips are not sealed.
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
No.
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
She
We
wanted
need to
you all
establish
freed.
some order here.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think I know
Narissa.
your-
My name is Narissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you.
This confirms it.
This just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always
You're winning
him.
the crowd. Hell
Georgie
yeah.
would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me?
Guilty.
Me too.
Guilty. Guilty.
So that's it.
Throw him down the witching well.
No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take two people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You're done talking, crooked man. You had your chance.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic. I
That's
assure
not good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has a
more
point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough
I don't give a
bloodshed
shit.
So we
already?
get rid of
Oh
him.
my god.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is
we...
going nowhere.
Oh, shut up, Bluebeard.
Someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Look, I'm making the call.
Why should you...
He is the only officially appointed representative here.
Right. Bigby should decide.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine.
Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
Yes, Sheriff. Do what you think is right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
No.
He has to
We
die.
can lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
Lock him up.
Not this way.
Oh god. Oh, no.
I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
Fabletown will remember
You
that.
said you had a way to keep him from hurting people.
Wait, you
After
can't
what
be
he's
serious.
done, you just gonna put him in prison?
This isn't the way, Sheriff.
You're doing the right thing.
Yes, there's a way.
All right, do it.
I think we made the right decision there. It's time to change Fabletown. Woodland Luxury Apartments. One day later. It's all over and done with now. I hope. I hope Bigby got some sleep.
Not what I was expecting.
Oh!
Morning, crooked man.
He's got a sharp tongue. I thought it would be better for everyone if he parted with it.
Oh.
Thanks, Greenleaf.
Work is work, I guess.
Hey, Sheriff. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
This fucking line.
Hey! He looks familiar.
Oh, Mr. Wolf? Flycatcher left his keys.
No, Thank you, Snow. Everything okay?
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this.
Wow, she's
We'll talk later, okay?
busy. Like, really busy. Oh, hi, Bluebeard.
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Good morning, Miss White. Where is my cup of coffee?
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Jesus Christ. Should have sent him to the farm. Brick House. Roadhouse. Web and Muffet Market. Huh.
I'm going. Jesus.
We only have like 5 minutes.
They carry me for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit. You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit. Just go grab that, would you?
Jesus.
It's just a farm. You don't have to be so dramatic about it.
Wait! Sheriff Bigby! I have something.
What do you got, TJ?
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so... if you could bring it to her?
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best.
Aww.
It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
It
We're
is
about
kind of
ready to head
pretty.
out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore. Your dad broke the rules, TJ. You're not allowed to stay in Fabletown without a glamour.
Okay.
Come on. It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No.
No.
Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves. So you wouldn't know, would you?
Hot up.
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Oh, I
Hey,
feel
Bigby.
sorry for him, but freaking.
Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
How should I know?
How should I know?
They should have sent him to the farm. Oh well. What's done
Saying
is
goodbye?
done. Nerissa! Can you not take the ribbon off? I thought you could take the ribbon off now. Can you
Hi.
not take it off?
Hi.
I mean, it looks nice.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to.
You need to let
It's
it
just...
go.
You need to let that go. How are you gonna move on if
Bigby, I know you're trying to help, but this is just something I need to do on my own.
Fair enough.
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
Yes, I love you too. I mean, what?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily.
What?
Not sure where to start.
The beginning?
Faith, Lily, and we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good.
You know that.
But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who
okay.
had physical
It's
evidence?
okay.
It's okay. Just calm down.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us.
Oh my god.
I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man.
This-
But then... Oh, God.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, just trying to comfort you. Jesus.
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
pulled the
Wait,
ribbon.
so Georgie told you all this? Not the crooked man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the crooked man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
Yeah, it was for the best.
I guess it worked out in the end. I can't hold that against you.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head
It
at
was
your
you.
doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her.
So I would...
You were trying to get my attention. So you started all this.
I just pointed you in the right direction. People
You've been
like
doing
us
that
get
out-
forgotten all the time.
You've been doing
The
that ever
crooked man was
since.
counting on that.
God.
When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
It won't happen anymore.
It's going to be different now, I promise. Things like that won't happen anymore. Not while I'm around.
You'll make things right. You and Snow.
Yeah.
I don't know. Seems like no
Try
matter
the
what I
best.
do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I go out there and I do my job. I put my life on the line. I get shot at. I do what has to be done for them. But at the end of the day, I'm still the bad guy.
I know, but they'll come around. You'll see.
They better.
After everything you've done for us. Maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened.
True.
You listened when no one else would. You protected your friends, no matter the cost. And you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the crooked man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance
Made
against
a
the
lot of
crooked man,
mistakes though, like good
it
God.
was you.
I've been making a lot of mistakes lately.
But you've also done a lot of good. Don't forget that. You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you. You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Just a big wolf.
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
Trying to place me.
You like my ribbon?
Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about
He
Faith?
said he wanted to run more tests.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
I don't get it. What?
I'll see you around, Wolf.
I'm missing something. What happened? Oh, these little vases that didn't accept TJ's gift. Oh my god. I've made a lot of mistakes. I don't get it. What was that ending? What? I need to tell you something. Marissa. I don't get it. Was she not who she's seen? Oh, I'm so confused. Previous menu. Oh, hello. Special stats. You lied to him, but you impressed with your detective skills. You fought him after the interrogation. You offered him protection. You gave him a drink. You helped him avoid the bomb. You took him back to the witching well. You imprisoned him. Dumb. You killed him. Yep. You gave him money. You smashed up his plate a little. Off the job. You brought her along with you to trip trap. You promised to make. You promised to bring the Crooked Man alive. You chose to wait for him. You said his parents. You slapped him during the interrogation in his apartment. Oh God! Ow! All right, Jesus. I'll just let these credits run this time because it's the end, so. But yeah, that was a very interesting story. I'm still a bit confused by the ending. Is Nerissa not who she seems? Is she like, I don't get it. Is she like glamorous someone? I honestly don't get that ending. Makes me want more. More tests? I don't get it. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe someone will explain it to me. But yeah. I'm just looking at the cast here, see if there's anyone I recognize, but not that I can see. Oh well. But wow. It's a great story. I like this. I hope you guys did too. Yeah. I don't really know what to say now. I never do at the end of these. I keep going on like, oh man, I hate when series end because I don't know what to say. Blah blah blah. But yeah. I suppose I can say what the next Telltale game I'll be playing is at least. For those that don't know, I will be playing Back to the Future. Yes, there's a Back to the Future Telltale game for those that don't know. And I'm really looking forward to that one. It's going to be interesting. I'm sure by now the Deponia series is going, so I hope that's going well. And you. Oh yeah. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Telltale pets. Oh yeah, they always put the pets in there. Good old Telltale. Statue dog based upon Fables by Bill Willingham. I might have to look into the comics. What if you can read them online? Pick up a graphic novel today. Looks interesting. Maybe I will. I don't know. Whoa, some of those covers look interesting. Let's quickly look at the Book of Fables, or the updated stuff, I guess, while we're still here. Come on. Extras! Book of Fables, Book of Fables, here we go. So... Oh, still 2 locked ones. What's this? Bluebeard's Mercy. Oh, we saw this one, didn't we? 13th Floor, Magic Mirror, Witching Well, Dracona, Lily, Hans, Nerissa, Troll Funeral Rites. Vivian. Much of Vivian's past is unknown, since she prefers not to talk about her life back in the homeland. She wanted to start fresh in Fabletown, but she finds herself working for Georgie at the Pudding and Pie. It's not a terrible life. Georgie took a liking to Vivian, so he doesn't make her take jobs at the Open Arms. Instead, she plays hostess and helps Georgie ensure complete customer satisfaction. Dr. Swinehart, the army surgeon. Cool. The Trip Trap, Auntie Greenleaf. She was an interesting character, especially hiding as a little girl. Glamour Tube. So that's what the glamours come in. It's interesting. The Ring of the Spell, which didn't work. Bloody Mary. Oh, she's a character. The true history of the person known as Bloody Mary is almost completely unknown, even to Fables. Most acquainted with its members. Her name, Mary, at least, is not up for contention, nor is her penchant for shocking violence and inlaid resistance to to magic and spells, and a strange ability to use any reflective surface as a portal, effectively shortcutting space and time. Thought by Mondays to be the wailing apparition of a childless ghost, though any evidence of that is as yet unseen. Silver bullets, pretty sure everyone, acne deputy, donkey skin coat, Jersey Devil. Handsome one, innit? Axe, Johann the Butcher, Bluebirds and money. The Crooked Lair, the Crooked Man. Tiny Tim, life on the farm. Main story. The pudding pie, the big bad wolf. Bigby's true form is that of a giant 8-foot-tall wolf. In addition to his iconic huff and puff power, he has also inherited other abilities from his father, the North Wind. For example, Bigby is able to hold his breath for an abnormally long amount of time, making it impossible for him to drown. Oh, Mary's loyalty. Ugh. Put some more clothes on, you're like almost naked. Ugh. Town Justice. New Order. Sheriff Bigby. Alright, so that's that. I know I didn't really read those. Or whatever. So yeah. I'm just going to end off here. So thank you guys for watching this series, and I'll see you in the next one. And goodbye!